Chiropractic is often not thought of as a true medical field. There is more to chiropractic care than just cracking backs. Chiropractors have learned over the years that your spine is the central nervous system of your body and may be the root of pain that you're feeling in your back, neck, and even legs. In a recent poll, when middle schoolers were asked the question, if you had a back pain, would you go see a chiropractor or a traditional doctor, 74% of them said a chiropractor. What made you want to get into the chiropractic field?
I was very young and I couldn't walk properly, so my mother took me to a chiropractor for some leg issues, and the chiropractor was able to figure out what was going on with my hips and pelvis and knees, and I didn't have to do surgery. So I stuck with it over the course of a couple of years, and I found out what chiropractic was all about and decided that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
Do you know of any big changes that have come from chiropractic care?
Myself personally or patient-wise?
Both.
Both. Well, personally, my story of being crippled when I was young and the chiropractor being able to fix it. And professionally, I find all kinds of different situations throughout the day, simply from just making someone laugh to actually helping someone walk better, feel better, and actually do the things that they wanted to do for years and haven't been able to.
Do you feel like other doctors in the medical field respect your profession?
I think some of them do. I think the newer generation of doctors coming out of school have legitimate concern that we are actually more part of the mainstream now. So I think that it's definitely going to grow closer together if we can just learn to work together.
Do you think people judge your field before they even try it?
I do think that. I think they're more scared than anything else. They don't really know much about what chiropractic is going to do, and someone else is touching them and invading their space. There's significant reasons to be concerned.
What is the chiropractic belief?
Chiropractic belief. The foundation that we pride ourselves on is that the brain controls everything, and the spinal cord is a connection to the brain. Off of those two structures come spinal nerves. Those spinal nerves go to every muscle, tissue, and organ of your body. If a bone pinches on that nerve, it decreases the function of that nerve, meaning that the body cannot talk to the nervous system and the nervous system cannot talk back to the body. So chiropractic's job is to open up that line of communication so that everything functions properly.
Can you fix everyone's problems using chiropractic methods?
No, I cannot. Limits of matter.
Most people are not concerned with going to go see a traditional doctor or pharmacist. This is because this field has been around since the beginning of time. Each culture has had their form of a healer. Most have used herbs and other plants. In a recent poll, when middle schoolers were asked the question if they thought a traditional doctor or chiropractor was better, 63% said that they thought a traditional doctor was better. But 100,000 Americans die each year from prescription drugs. What made you want to get into the pharmaceutical field?
Well, I kind of got in indirectly. I started out pre-med, and then certain things happened in my life, and I ended up not being able to go to med school, so I went over into pharmacy, and I like what I do, or like what I did. I'm retired.
Can you fix everyone's problems with medicine?
No. Absolutely not.
Would you, as a pharmacist, ever recommend someone to go see a chiropractor?
Yes, I would, for certain things, and certain things, as long as the chiropractic profession knows their limitations and doesn't try to go into other areas where I don't think they're effective. I think for certain things, yes, I would recommend that.
What are your thoughts about the chiropractic field?
I think that some of the younger ones are a lot better trained than their predecessors, and I think with that they have gained a certain amount of respect that they didn't have in the past.
Do you feel like other doctors inside the medical field respect your profession?
Oh, I think everybody well, not everybody, but most everybody I've ever come in contact with respects my profession. It's an old profession. We've been around since, since the Egyptian times, so.
Would you ever go see a chiropractor?
I'm 75 years old and I've never been to one yet, so I don't know where I will go or not. Right now I'm into physical therapy, and I don't think there's a lot of difference sometimes between physical therapists and chiropractors.
When you hear your back popping, it's not your bones rubbing together. It is nitrogen gas being released from your bones. There is no harm done to you using chiropractic methods. At first, there may be some discomfort, but with every new thing, there is. Medicine has improved greatly in the past 100 years and keeps improving. People now know way more about diseases than they ever have. Maybe these two fields of medical care will come together to help find the real cure for Americans' biggest problem, back pain.